Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana, and this is a moment of change. This is Tony Robbins and Dr. Oz. Tony Robbins is on Dr. Oz show, and he's talking to people about, what posture, what position, what attitude, what emotions do people have if they're negative or depressed, and they're describing those negative things.
Slumped over.
Slump. Where's their head? Where's their head?
Down.
Down. Are they breathing full or shallow?
Shallow.
So they can describe all these things. Now he says, you got to bring yourself out of that state. Your state determines your emotions. He talks about standing with your hands on your hips and deep breathing for 2 minutes. Boom, it will change your testosterone. It'll change your emotions. You'll change your state, and you'll be more powerful. Just by doing that. Standing up erect, putting your head up, shoulders back, hands on your hips, breathing deeply. Will change your emotional state. Why is this important? Because when you change your emotional state, you change your decisions, your ability to act, and your ability to make better decisions.
For just 2 minutes, what the science found was that you will absolutely increase your testosterone by 20%, man or woman. You'll drop your cortisol, which, as you know, is the stress hormone, by 22%, and you're 33% more likely to take action if you wouldn't have before because fear would have stopped you. Now, I don't have people just stand like this. I have people move, use their voice, make radical changes in their bodies. You can have a seat just to get a feel. I know we're short on time, but you can try it later and you'll feel it after 2 minutes. Or, somebody who's, puts their arms back like this and their feet up, that'll produce the same state. It produces more certainty in you, and that certainty gets you to take different actions. So if you are in a situation, you think of the worst scenario, your mom dying, no, my business goes under, I never achieve at the level I need to, all the things I have anxiety about, the minute you focus on them, you go into those states of fear, and then you behave fearful, and you get lousy results. And when you get lousy results, what does it do to your brain? You go, see, I told you I couldn't do this. It becomes this negative loop. So how do we break out of it? We change our focus by asking better questions. Everybody in this room.
Change your focus by asking better questions, doing better actions, changing that state, you get better results. You got to bring yourself into a positive state and to get more positive results.
You can try this just right now. Answer this question in your mind. What is it in your life that you're proud of? If there's something you could feel really proud of right now by focusing on it, your children, yourself, something you accomplished, you did, how many can think of something you could feel proud of? And I don't mean fake pride, ego pride, like where you're making things up. I mean, well, you really did something you're proud of. Good.
So we can choose our state. We can choose these questions to ask us. So we need to spend time on choosing powerful questions, getting into more powerful state, and then acting in that state. So we'll get better results. That's the simple, that's the short of it. This is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Boom, let's do it. Let's change our state, let's change our questions, let's change our results and actions, and let's do more, become more, and be better by choosing a better state, better questions, and better actions, and following better mentors. This is what I'm getting more and more passionate about. This is what I should have been working on 45 years ago. I can't change the past, but I can change the present, and I can change the future. Join me today. Subscribe to my constant contact. I'll give you a link for that. And let's change your present state and your present and your direction, your future. You want a bigger, better, more wonderful future? Let's change what you're doing today, right now. Let's change who you're following, how you're doing it, who you're following, and let's get the results you want. Let's get the life you want. And let's make this time the best time, our best time. Let's become our best self. This is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. This is your 5 minutes of change. Think about it, do it, apply it. Return and report on it. Create the now for a better future by what you think and ask yourself and demand of yourself. Remember, successful people spend 30 to 40% more time on doing things that other people don't, and this is what makes them successful. They're doggedly persistent, doggedly determined to do what they need to do to move ahead. Make a commitment to yourself today that you're going to do whatever it takes to move ahead and make your life better, make your world better. Again, it's Roger Mark from Billings, Montana. Become and do your best. You'll never regret it. Live life to the fullest. Not only now, what I offer also is an eternal perspective. And we'll talk more about that. Because if you do the right things now, your eternal blessings, your eternal perspective are going to be just as great, if not greater than they currently are. Good day.